Mic check, mic check, mic check. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing. Bishop McCort, Forest Hills, coming up at 7. Testing 1 2, testing the audio. Nick Zara, can you hear the audio?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bradley Center here on the campus of Bishop McCort Catholic High School, where we'll have a Laurel Highlands matchup between the visiting Rangers of Forest Hills, coming in with a 4-4 dual meet record, taking on our home Bishop McCort Crushers with a 3-0 dual meet record. We're grateful to have everybody here on our streaming service. And also, I believe we're simultaneously casting on Flow Wrestling.
Yes,
so,
we are.
Great night to be down here. It's a Tuesday night, so it's match night here at the Bradley Center. Not exactly sure, Darren, where we're going to be starting. We'll find that out here once we get to the lineups being announced by our very own Mike Shellhammer, but we can go ahead and look through weight class by weight class to see what matchups we have for tonight. Weighing in at 107 pounds, it looks like we'll have a freshman from Bishop McCort, Ethan Cochin, bringing in a 7-10 record. He'll be taking on a sophomore from Forest Hills with a 4-6 record, Liam Glessner. 114, we don't have anybody weighed in for the Crushers, and for the Forest Hills Rangers, we have Santino DePaula. At this point, it looks like he would receive a forfeit. Moving up to 121 pounds, we have Keegan Bassett for the Crushers, taking on Landon Mall for the Rangers. At 127 pounds, we have senior, bringing in a 6-4 record, Daylon Britt, taking on, looks like Shane Caron, the sophomore from the Rangers. At 133, it looks like we'll have Austin Carfley and Jack Selfies weighing in, and it doesn't appear that the Rangers have weighed in anybody at 133. At 139, we have senior Owen McMullen bringing in a 16-7 record, and does not appear that the Rangers weighed in anybody at 139 pounds as well. At 145, we have Jackson Butler or Evan Leapfried. Again, Butler, the senior, bringing in a 19-7 record. And it looks like he'll be taking on Devin Nagy, the junior, with a 4-5 record. At 152 pounds, we have Bo Bassett, Cole Wyant, and Vlad Caroto. And they would be, looks like, taking on Jonathan Johnson, the senior, from Forest Hills. At 160 pounds, we have the junior Melvin Miller boasting a 28-1 record, taking on Caleb Hawkinsmith, the junior, with a 2-1 record. At 189 pounds, we'll either see Josh Spontak or Brooks Fordyce, and it does not appear that the Rangers have weighed in anybody at 189 pounds. At 215 pounds, Marquise Gordon, the junior, 18-8, and he will take on Wyatt Fritz, the junior, with a 1-8 record. And at 285, either Caleb Rodriguez or Rocco Fetzko, and will take on the junior for the Rangers, Levi Schrift. So again, the Crushers have taken the mat for warm-up at this point. So again, you've seen this previously if you followed us. A little bit of an unconventional warm-up, but it definitely, the way we get loose here.
A little bit of acrobatics, huh?
Yeah. Hey, if I could do it, I would do it. But you know what? I can't do it.
If.
And again, this is a Laurel Highlands matchup. Last year when the Crushers and Rangers met, Bishop McCort won 71-0. And 2 years ago, in January of 2024, the Crushers beat the Rangers 56-16. Forest Hills is coming off of, again, they bring in a 4-4 record, which is because they were just at a dual meet tournament. Obviously, we've only wrestled our 3 Laurel Highlands dual meets to this point. But again, if you're looking forward, we have an away match on Thursday at Westmont High School. The following week, we take on Somerset Tuesday at Somerset. And then next Thursday, circle it on your calendars. This is going to be a big one. The Crushers are welcoming Wyoming Seminary High School on the I believe it's the 22nd.
22nd, and that is senior night.
That will be senior night, and that will be what should be an unbelievable match. Throughout the year, being at Beast of the East, Ironman, Powerade, we've kind of seen where we match up with their individuals versus our individuals on the tournament scene. But everything changes when you roll one mat out and you allow both coaches to play some chess matches and see what kind of matchups we can get. It should be an unbelievable environment here on the 22nd. So circle your calendar, come down to the Bradley Center, or at least join us on our streaming service or Flow Wrestling. Both teams are coming off of a Laurel Highlands Championship tournament 2 weeks ago. The Crushers participated in Midwinter Mayhem out at the campus of Indiana University of Pennsylvania. And kudos to Paul Myers and his crew. Midwinter Mayhem, tough tournament. No slouch, a lot of AAA teams there, a lot of really quality teams. And I know Coach Bill was very much excited to get some of those matchups with some of his guys to see where we are in the pecking order. Districts is coming up. Postseason, both team and also individual districts. So you always want to know where you line up in relation to those tournaments. Again, if everything goes according to plan, the Crushers would host the following Tuesday after Wyoming Seminary the opening round of the District 6 team tournament, and then hopefully would progress on to the later rounds. New for this year, Darren, the state championship for team wrestling is at First Summit Bank Arena in Johnstown.
Nice,
so,
nice.
Again, we got a lot to get through.
Following up the cheerleading
That's right.
championship. That's awesome. Great for Johnstown.
Yeah, great for Johnstown. Great for us. Hopefully, we can bring in a nice crowd. But we have to wrestle. We have to wrestle in order to get there. And obviously, once you're there, you got to wrestle really well as a team. Every point counts once we get to the team-wise dual meet schedule. And again, one noticeable individual not in our lineup tonight is Jax Forrest. Jax Forrest had the opportunity to graduate with his credits early from Bishop McCort, and wow, shook the world on Sunday night.
Against Oklahoma State, huh?
Yeah, Oklahoma State taking on Oklahoma. That's a big match out there. It's the state rivalry match, and wow, he goes out there and pins his kid in 49 seconds. So, kudos to Jax, everything he did for Bishop McCort, both in the school and on the mat. And again, great opportunity for him. Good luck to him. I was getting a ton of text messages. It's like, is this really happening? And then all of a sudden he steps out on the mat and pins his kid in 49 seconds. I'm going to try to point my microphone out to our public address announcer, Mr. Mike Shellhammer.
For the Crushers,
Hey, there's a familiar face, huh?
At 114 for the Rangers, Santino DePola. At 121 for the Rangers, Landon Ball. For the Crushers, Keegan Bassett. At 127 for the Rangers, Shane Karen. For the Crushers, Davon Britt. At 133 for the Crushers, Austin Carfley and Jack Silfies. At 139 for the Crushers, Owen McMullen. At 145 for the Rangers, Devin Nagy. For the Crushers, 145, Jackson Butler. And Evan Leefried. At 152 for the Forest Hills Rangers, John Johnson. For the Crimson Crushers, Bo Bassett, Cole Wyatt, and Vlad Conrado. At 160 for the Rangers, Caleb Hawkinsmith. For the Crushers, Melvin Miller. At 172 for the Rangers, Gavin Weidman. For the Crimson Crushers, Emery Dunby. At 189 for the Crushers, Josh Spontak. And Brooks Fordyce. Next up at 215 for the Rangers, Wyatt Burris. For the Crimson Crushers, Marquise Gordon. At 285 for the Forest Hills Rangers, Levi Schrift. For the Crimson Crushers, Caleb Rodriguez. And Rocco Vetsco.
So hopefully you could hear our public address announcer, Mr. Mike Shellhammer. That is the starting lineups. Definitely some shuffling around, and I'm going to go silent here again as we will see our sportsmanship statement followed by our national anthem.
Hi everyone, I'm Erica Schermatter, the Athletic Director at Bishop McCort Catholic Academy, and welcome to the Bradley Center. Before we begin tonight's contest, we take a moment to remind you that sportsmanship is at the heart of high school athletics. We ask all players, coaches, officials, and spectators to demonstrate respect, integrity, and kindness throughout tonight's contest. Please remember that our student athletes work very hard. Please support them, encourage them, and allow officials and coaches to do their job without interference. Cheer loudly, encourage often, and enjoy the spirit of competition. God bless. Go Crushers.
Please stand for the sportsmanship prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Strong and faithful God, the giver of the fullness of life, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes, coaches, and officials, and all gathered here. Keep these young people safe from injury and harm. Instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
All right, again, welcome to the Bradley Center here on the campus of Bishop McCort Catholic High School. We should have the coin toss here for the captains momentarily. Looks like for the Crushers, it's Bo Bassett and Melvin Miller. And again, for those of our newer listeners, coin toss is imperative for dual meets. It determines which team has to send out first, their wrestler first, for the odds and even matches. So again, that allows the coaches some flexibility in what individuals they send at which weight classes. And yeah, I think we're going to get underway here shortly. Looks like our senior official is Mr. Aaron Elliott. Shout out to Aaron. I've known Aaron for a long time. He's been at this a long time. Great official. Definitely a great individual here for the PIAA and officials. Looks like we're going to start at 107. So we are going to have Liam Glessner, the sophomore, carrying a 4-6 record for the Rangers against the freshman. Ethan Cauchin bringing in a 7-10 record. So yeah, we're going to start at 107, and we're going to make our way up to the conclusion at heavyweight. All right, and we're going to get underway here. Again, Cauchin and Glessner both hand fighting. Cauchin in on a single. Glessner doing a good job pushing the head down. Cauchin gets him off the mat. Still has that near cradle. And again, good fight off for Glessner there. Cauchin was in on the single. Good defense for Glessner. Cauchin using the 2-on-1 tie. Trying to snap Glessner down. Again, taking space. And he gets to a little go behind here. Got to return him to the mat here to get his 3 points. Lift and return, and that'll be 3 for Cauchin. Cauchin takes an early lead, 3-0 here in the first period at 107 pounds. Cauchin has a leg in, going cross body. Looking to pull that arm out and looking for a set of back points here. Has the ball in chain tilt. Got a 1 count there, but nothing more. Again, he still has that ball and chain in. Looking for the tilt. And again, gets another 2 consecutive 1 counts, but you don't get any points for that, so we're still at 3-0 Cauchin here in the first period. And again, I apologize, I can't see our time as far as how much time is left here in the first period. Again, off the whistle, Cauchin breaks Glessner down. Cauchin looking for some wrists underneath. And again, Glessner does a good job building a base. Cauchin looks for a cradle. Has the leg inside still. Looks like he's going to get some back points here. Got to keep his hips in good position. And no back points there. Rangers' choice. Cauchin, Glessner defers to the third period. Cauchin takes down. Again, 3-0 here in the opening bout here between the Crushers and Rangers. Cauchin quickly up to his feet. Glessner tries a mat return, brings Cauchin back down. Cauchin's trying to stay up there, trying to cut away, and gets right to an underhook. Gets his neutral 1. Cauchin taking space here at the edge of the mat. And again, Cauchin now leads 4-0 here in the second period. Cauchin reached, Glessner with a good shot. Caution with a better defense. He's got that ankle hooked, and that'll be 3. And he's going to go right to a Turk, trying to attack that far shoulder and get some extra back points here. Caution wants to wrestle on his feet here, given an escape. And Caution leads 7-1 here in the second period. Caution with a good snap down. Glessner with a better defense. Caution trying to beat him to the corner, and looks like he does. Got a leg in. He's 3, and it looks like he's got a ball and chain tilt here. Caution's got to pull his wrist out, get that elbow in the middle of the back. Again, Caution's in the same position he was in the first and got a few 1 counts, but never a 2. Looks like a good ball and chain tilt here. He's got at least 2. Show the ref, and he'll get his 2 back points. And he takes a 12-1 lead here in the second period. Again, opening bout here, 107. Caution with a 12-1 lead in the second period. Glessner is down for the restart. Caution's going to go optional start here, giving Glessner 1. And again, Caution's got hands on him immediately after the restart. Again, decent shot by Glessner, better counter by Caution. Caution's got a leg in. He's got a power half. Takes a 15-2 lead here. Definitely going to be looking for a set of back points and trying to end this match right now. Looks like he's going for a 2-on-1 tilt, maybe underneath. And we're going to go to the third period with Caution leading 15-2. And it is the Rangers' choice. He's taking neutral. Again, good motion, good hand fight by both wrestlers here. Caution going back to that 2-on run. Good hole shot. Got Glessner is locked in the clutch, so Caution has to climb the back to finish. And that is his 3 there. That will end the match with a technical fall. 18-2 here at 107 pounds. Caution gets the victory. 18-2. That's 5 team points for the Crusher. At 114 pounds, our next matchup will be, I think, Santino DePaula will be out for the Rangers, and there is no one weighed in for the Crushers at 114 pounds. So that'll give the Rangers the 6-5 team lead right now going into our third match. Third match will be a sophomore Landon Mall bringing in a 14-4 record against Keegan Bassett, the sophomore as well, coming in with a 12-4 record. So this is a matchup of 2 kids, both nice, strong winning records. And we're going to see what happens here at 121 pounds. Again, team score, Rangers 6 due to the forfeit at 114, and the Crushers 5 with a technical fall by Caution at 107 pounds. Bassett's in already on a go behind 3 points there. And again, Bassett will want to wrestle here on his feet. Again, faking shots, going to the opposite side, and another go behind there for another takedown, leading here 6-1. Again, Mull trying to do a little bit of a low single. Good counter by Keegan. Comes around the side, gets that single leg. And Bassett is up 9-2. Bassett looking for that cross-arm tilt. And looks like he's got it. It's tight, elevating that left leg. And we got a 4 count there. And right back to our feet. Again, Bassett's looking to take space, attacking. Mull in on a single. Drop down. And again, Keegan's just doing a little step over here and gets to his Turk plus some back points here. And that should do it. 18-5 here in the first period. Technical fall by Keegan Bassett over Landon Mall.
121 by tech call. That is Keegan Bassett for the Crimson Crushers.
And that'll take the team score to Crushers 10 and Rangers 6. At 127 pounds, we should see Shane Caron, the sophomore, bringing in a 2-1 record. And I believe we're going to see Daylon Britt. Again, Daylon is a senior, bringing in a 6-4 record here. And we are at 127 pounds. Again, Karen and Britt. Britt's doing some nice misdirection on the go behind there. He's got the 2-on-1 tilt locked up. Again, got additional two back points here, so Britt's up 5-0. Roll through tilt, 2-on-1. Better job of elevating that left leg. Again, full 4 count there as well. Up 9-0. And again, Britt wants to work on his feet here a little bit. Leading 9-1 here in the first period. Oh, nice, really nice slide by there. Almost Jax Forrest-esque there for Daylon Britt. Again, really working hard on that cross arm. And yeah, he wants to work on his feet here a little bit. Again, saw 3 different moves here already. Nice ankle pick for Britt. And again, going right to that cross arm tilt. Very good chain wrestling there for Daylon Britt. And he's looking for a fall here. Stepped over. And it's close. And that is. Daylon Britt picks up the fall. If he didn't pick up the fall, would have got the tech fall, but we'll take the additional team point. That takes us to Crushers 16, Rangers 6, going into 133 pounds. Now, 133 pounds, we are going to have, it doesn't appear that we'll have a wrestler for the Rangers, so either Carfley or Selfies will get a forfeit here, unless either one of these coaches are going to bump some wrestlers around here, which is a distinct possibility.
133. For the Crimson Crushers at 133, that's Jack Silfies.
Jack Selfies we'll see for the Crushers, and again, he will be receiving a forfeit at 133 pounds. So we won't see Austin Carfley tonight, but that's okay. We'll see him for sure coming up. Owen McMullen, I think we'll see it at 139 pounds. And I don't see a wrestler for the Rangers. I don't have the official weigh-in sheets, but I do not see anybody. So I think Owen McMullen will also receive a forfeit. And we will. Owen McMullen wins by forfeit. At 145 pounds, our next weight class, we should see Jackson Butler and Devin Nagy. Again, Butler for the Crushers, Nagy for the Rangers. And that is who we'll see, Devin Nagy and Jackson Butler.
That's Jackson Butler.
Again, Butler coming off of a really nice Midwinter Mayhem. Got to the finals for the second year in a row. Comes in with a 19-7 record. And again, Nagy is a junior with a 4-5 record. for the Rangers. Again, Nagy has an underhook here. Good dump by Butler. That'll give him 3 points. Again, going back to their feet. And again, Butler does a little drag to a single leg and gets to another takedown there. 6-2 here early in the first period for Butler. Again, Butler, Nagy in on a sweep. And Butler does give up a takedown. And Butler leads 6-5. Butler with a little switch, looking for his 2 reversal. Again, 8-5 here early in the first period of the 145-pound bout. Butler gets another takedown. That's 11-6. Back on their feet here. Butler looking for a fireman's carry. Again, 3 takedown. Up 14-7 here. Has a reinforced bar, looking for a tilt. Again, Nagy doing a good job of elevating there, so Butler got no exposure. Again, back to their feet, 14-8 here. Again, we're going to be in that seat belt over and under position again. Nagy does pick up the leg. Butler does a little bit of a roll through. And we'll head to the second period with the Butler up 14-8. Nagy deferred to the third period. Butler chose neutral. Again, 2-on-1. Saw Cauchin working that 2-on-1 as well. Goes to his fireman's carry. Looking for 3 and hopefully a set of 4 here. So that is 21-8. Butler locks up a near side cradle. And I believe that will do it here at 145 pounds. With Butler winning 25-8 over Devin Nagy at 152 pounds.
Hey, Steve, I have to mention quickly that we are simulcasting, or we are supposed to be simulcasting with Flo and Meredix, our Bishop McCort, the Crusher Sports Network. But something happened with Flo. They weren't able to get the stream up as of now.
So we're only on Meredix.
Well, we're only on Flo.
Oh, we're only on Flo.
Right.
Okay. So, yeah, Flo listeners, we are at 152 pounds. We'll see senior Bo Bassett, 18-0, coming off a Ironman Beast of the East, Powerade. He wasn't at Midwinter Mayhem because he was at the RAF event in Florida, and he will be taking on John Johnson. And again, Johnson coming out aggressively here. Bassett gets to his fireman's carry as well. And gets a takedown and a set of 4 there. Bassett has that reinforced bar. And again, getting another full set of 4. And again, potentially dangerous. Official Elliott. Good job bridging there by Johnson. And again, Bassett is up here 11-0 here in the first period. On the restart, Bassett gets Johnson flat, working in that arm. Has the bar. Looking for another set of back points here. Again, great job of Johnson fighting off his back there. Another set of 4 back points, and that'll take it to a tech fall. But kudos to John Johnson. Good fight there. A couple different times there when Bassett had some ability to get some back points there. At 160 pounds, According to my weigh-in sheet, we should have Melvin Miller for the Crushers. Miller's coming in with a 28-1 record on the year. And I believe he'll be taking on the sophomore Caleb Hawkinsmith for the Rangers. Again, Melvin's lone loss was in the finals at Ironman this year. Again, has been wrestling extremely well as of late. And again, came off a Powerade and Midwinter Mayhem and Beast of the East title to follow up his Ironman runner-up. Again, Miller's taking space here, gets to his underhook. That left underhook gets to the leg on that low ankle trip, and that gives him a early 3-0 lead here in the first period. Miller's got the reinforced bar as well. And I'm not sure if he got a set of back points there. Good job to the secondary official, realizing no supporting points were in bounds for either wrestler and called them out of bounds. And that'll be a caution on red. Melvin got a little bit of a head start there. Again, Miller's going to go back up to his feet, hit a little, we used to call it a cement mixer. Roll through cow catcher. Depends what part of the state or United States you're from. Miller with a duck under attempt. Good job fighting off Hawkinsmith there, fighting off that duck under. Again, Miller back in on that single leg off of that underhook. And again, has a 10-1 lead here in the first. Miller's got a leg in, power half and now. Again, once the official awards, we should be up 14-1 here in the first period for Miller. Miller with a slide-by attempt. Good defense by Hawkinsmith by taking the leg. Miller with a trip, just a little unorthodox takedown there, right to his back, and picks up the fall, so that's an additional team point on top of the tech fall he would have had. Again, we're at 160 pounds, and the Crushers are up 44-6 at this point, heading into 172 pounds. At 172 pounds, we should see, for the Rangers, Gavin Weidman, and for the Crushers, we should see Emery Gumby.
For the Bishop McCort Crimson Crushers at 172, that's Emery Gumby.
And again, I was super impressed last weekend at Midwinter Mayhem with Emery. I thought he had some pretty quality wins. Had a tough loss and then really wrestled his way back through in the consolation bracket. Emery's wrestling extremely well. He's a junior coming in with a 19-8 record. And again, Weidman's a sophomore with a 1-7 record. Quick takedown there for Emery. Got in on a double, finishing. And again, back up to their feet. Does a nice slide-by attempt there. Has the leg in and gets another 3 there. Again, Emery is chasing legs all this first period so far, and again is taking a 12-3 lead here early in the first period. Nice ankle pick for Gumby off a heavy collar tie. Good slide by, looked right back for his double leg. Again, great attacks there by Gumby. And Gumby does get at least one set of back points there. And does pick up the fall. Again, a bonus point there for the team as he would have had a technical fall coming off of that set of back points. But picks up the fall at 172 pounds. That gives him 20 wins on the season. So again, congratulations, Emery Gumby. Moving on to 189 pounds, we should see for the Rangers, we should see, oh, they did not weigh anybody in. So I think it'll be Josh Spontak receiving a forfeit here. Again, according to my PA Wrestling website, which, again, is wonderful to have, they have multiple 189-pounders, but none must be healthy or have made the trip. So Spontak receives a forfeit. All right, so we are at 56-6. 2 weight classes left. 215 should be our next. We should see a matchup of juniors. Wyatt Fritz for the Rangers and Marquise Gordon for the Crushers. Again, Fritz comes in with a 1-8 record, and Marquise Gordon comes in with a 18-8 record. So this will be 215 pounds. And again, Gordon already heavy hands, getting Fritz on his, and again does a little slide by the throw and gets at least a takedown and 4 back points. So he's up 7-0 early in this first period. Again, Gordon's got that right side leg in, looking for that ball and chain tilt. And does look like he's got it over. Again, good job there. Elevate the leg. And Gordon gets a set of 2, I believe, so he'll be up 9-0 here in the first period at 215 pounds. Again, good job, Fritz, building up to his base. Again, Gordon is looking for, trying to slide that leg in. Again, Gordon does a really good job with that tight waist tilt as well. So he is looking for that as well. Oh, and I think he's looking for an inside near leg cradle. Good job, Fritz, fighting that off. Again, close to the edge of the mat. Fritz now in on a single here, and again, Gordon just does a good job of dropping his hips. Not sure if he got a full 2 there. He did. So he's up 11-0 here, and again, Gordon does a little roll through. Has that leg in. That's tight now with the grapevines in. Has 4 near fall points coming. And again, gets a technical fall here at 215 pounds, 15-0. Gordon over Fritz. And the last match of the night, heavyweight. We should see for the Rangers, Levi Schrift, the junior, coming in with a 6-7 record. Should see Caleb Rodriguez, the senior, with a 14-6 record. And this will be the closing match of the night here between the Crushers and Rangers. And again, coming into the final match of the night, Crushers up 61-6 at this point. And again, these are the heavyweights. Rodriguez using that left-hand underhook. Does a good job of bumping that up and attacking legs at the same time. Again, Rodriguez working wrists underneath, trying to bring that wrist out with a baseball bat on the back. Good job of Schrift fighting that off. Again, Rodriguez trying to keep Schrift here flat on the mat. Looks like he's going to bundle him up here. Rodriguez got the elbow underneath. And again, that's tight as far as bundles for heavyweights there. It's got to be close to a fall. Again, leads here 3-0 in the first. Again, 4 near fall points, 7-0. And back on their feet, Schrift gets one real nice shot for Rodriguez there. Additional 3 points. Again, leading 10-1 here in the first period. Rodriguez looking for a half, I think, on that left-hand side. Again, Rodriguez, as soon as Schrift builds a base, he's already breaking him down on the other side. Again, good job, Schrift here fighting off all of Rodriguez's advances right now. But again, Rodriguez looking for a lift and Turk there. And we're going to go to the second period here. Rodriguez up 10-1. Looks like it is Forest Hill's choice. They are going to go neutral. All right, so it is the second period here. Again, Schrift's choice. He chose neutral. Rodriguez taking space. Heavy on the head here. Again, good job, Schrift battling. Good double leg by Rodriguez. And he's got a half. Power half. It is tight. Lifting the leg. Schrift trying to, and he gets the fall. And now I understand why the kids wanted the fall, because that takes the team score to 67 again, to 6. So
6-7.
Again.
As if they knew, huh?
As if they wanted it, I got it. And again, that concludes our Laurel Highlands match between the Crushers and Rangers. Crushers on top, 67-6. And again, we appreciate you tuning in, all you Flow listeners, to our cast here from the Bradley Center. And again, coming up on the docket, 22nd
senior night
will be senior night against Wyoming Seminary. If you are within driving distance, get down here to the Bradley Center. If not, again, make sure you got your Flow subscription, because that should be a good high school wrestling match. Really could go either way. It's going to be a tight match. And again, we'll also be recognizing some of our very special seniors that night as well. So make the trip down to Johnstown to the Bradley Center.
We'll be streaming again, though, not wrestling, but basketball.
Oh, this
Friday night we have the wait a minute, is it? I don't know who we're facing, but it is a double night. So we have the girls at 6, boys at 7:30, and it's youth night.
Okay. So Friday, join us for basketball. Next Thursday, join us for what should be a highly touted wrestling match between the both nationally ranked Bishop McCort Crimson Crushers and Wyoming Seminary. So again, thank you for everybody for listening, and we'll catch you on Friday and then on Thursday again next week.